Hello everyone, and welcome to my Emmerdale News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Next week, Belle King from Emmerdale is startled to learn that her late father, Zach, knew about her recent struggles before to his passing. It turns out that another Dingle family member informed Zach about her husband Tom's violent behavior, even though Belle never had the opportunity to speak to him about it. Belle is relieved that Zach was unaware of what she had to endure with the nasty Tom in Tuesday's episode, October 15th. Being too severe on herself, she worries that if Zach had known the truth, he would have had a different opinion of her. However, when Mandy reveals that Kane told Zach about Tom's cruelty while recently vacationing in Scotland with him, Belle is devastated. Belle finds it difficult to accept that they talked about it behind her back. Belle's mental health begins to deteriorate once more after the disclosure, signaling the start of a new downward spiral. Belle becomes alarmed and thinks that Tom is teasing her when some condolence flowers show up without a letter. Belle appears to be acting strangely once more, and Lydia and Sam Dingle observe with alarm. When Belle violates her bail terms to face Tom, DS Foy shows up to arrest her, resulting in a police visit. Belle is given a clear warning in the police station: if she violates the regulations once more, she will be sent to prison. When Belle hears a string of voices in her head the following day, it is evident that she is going through psychosis. She is anxious to hear Zach's voice because she thinks it will give her the direction she requires. Later, Sam and Lydia discover Belle in a negative state, and they are upset to see how much she is going through. Can Belle obtain the assistance she requires? According to next week's Emmerdale spoilers, Belle's mental state quickly deteriorates as a result of Tom's violence, and she begins hearing voices once more. Caleb is frantically trying to hide his secret from a suspicious Ruby in another place. Will he be successful? As Belle's story with Tom unfolds, things aren't getting any better this week. When Mandy unintentionally discloses that Kane told Zach about Tom's abuse, Belle is distraught. When she discovers they talked about it behind her back, she becomes nervous. When a bunch of condolence flowers arrive at her home, the situation gets even worse. Even though there isn't a note, Belle interprets them as a threat to her life since she thinks they are from Tom. As Jane continues to go into a mental spiral due to the stress of Tom's abuse and the investigation, Lydia and Sam become increasingly worried about her. She's also having trouble since her father passed away and is no longer there to counsel her. She confronts Tom, breaking her bail because she's had enough. However, when DS Foy later shows up to arrest her for violating her bail terms, she is left in shock. She is informed in a police interview that she will be sent to prison if she violates her bail once again. Even while Belle seems to be handling things well, Lydia worries that she might not be. Belle is yearning to hear her father's soothing tones, but it soon becomes clear that her mind is overflowing with voices. When Lydia and Sam realize Belle has reached her lowest point, they worry about how she will handle things going forward. After reading her mother's will and discovering a startling fact, Ruby experiences even more suffering. Caleb is anxious because he fears that his major secret will be discovered. One part of the document plainly shocks Ruby, which worries Caleb. It comes out, though, that Helen had a covert relationship with Ruby's daughter Steph prior to her passing. When her own family is distant, Ruby confides in Chaz that she is thankful that Caleb has given her a connection to the close-knit Dingle clan. Caleb, meantime, pauses to feel relieved that he seemed to have avoided Scots.
Will everything work out as Jimmy gets ready to give Caleb the haulage? Ruby and her mother's passing have diverted Caleb's attention. But will something go wrong as a result of this? Billy, who expresses his melancholy and says he is a worthless father who cannot support Dawn and the children, is having a week of introspection. Billy's boxing training for another unauthorized fight astonished Mackenzie. He is immediately impressed, though, since Billy's defense has improved as a result of John's spontaneous tutoring session. John asks Aaron to try to convince Billy that he should take off his gloves since he is not fit to fight. Will it, however, work? Or might Billy sustain a severe injury? A new date for the surgery has been arranged, and Moira's health battle continues this week. Kane hears Moira discussing this treatment, which is intended to remove the tumor in her brain. His attempt to help her soon devolves into anxiety over the protracted and undoubtedly difficult path that lies ahead. As Moira considers her journey, she begs her friend Vanessa for a significant favor. What might it be? Fans of Emmerdale have been speculating about Jade's possible connections to past characters since they recently met her. Viewers are concerned about the safety of Billy Fletcher, played by Jay Conzel, after Jade, a boxing promoter played by actress Twinnie Lee Moore, made a risky contract with him. Audiences are certain that Jade is hiding something, as is sometimes the case with new arrivals in the community. According to a popular belief, she could be the hidden kid of Stephanie, the mysterious child of Caleb, Will Ash, and Ruby Milligan, Beth Cordingley. But according to a different notion, Jade might possibly be tied to a previous inhabitant. Some viewers speculate that Jade would be revealed as the daughter of Patsy Kensett's character, Sadie King, Jimmy King's ex-wife, in a potential narrative surprise. Despite calls for Sadie to return and speculation over Jade's ancestry, it appears unlikely that this will be confirmed because Jade has been proclaimed to be only a guest character. One viewer made the following guess on a Facebook fan page for the soap opera: "She's Sadie King, ex of Jimmy King, it's her daughter." In agreement, another said, "Now it's saying she's Sadie King's daughter." A third suggested, "She might be connected to Zoe Tate because it has a connection to a previous character. She may be Home Farm's covert purchaser." It seems that someone else believes Jade might be Tom King's, James Chase, sister. They said, "Tom's sister is supposed to come, so could be her," and changed her name. Another person repeated, "I say Tom's sister, and she's changed her name." There is a lot of conjecture on whether she is concealing who she is or why she came to the village. According to the Mirror, imagine the drama if it turns out that she's related to a past character, possibly paving the way for their return. Fans of Emmerdale are particularly worried about Billy's future because recent episodes hinted at a catastrophic ending to his upsetting plot. Viewers are bracing themselves for the prospect of a tragic departure, with ominous remarks about the dangers of infection and the impossibility of getting rid of him. John Sugden, who attended to Billy's injuries, cautioned that one more blow could be fatal, while Mackenzie Boyd, played by Lawrence Robb, confided in a colleague that he was concerned Billy would not survive. The crowd is speculating that a bad ending is being hinted at, and many are expecting this story to result in Billy leaving the program. One user wrote, "Billy will end up dead," while another added, "Billy is putting his life on the line." Fan theories are common on social media. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.